Hi, this is Theresa with One Inspiring Woman, and today we're talking about Moonology. Hi, my name is Theresa with One Inspiring Woman. I'm an intuitive psychic medium here in the Sugar Land area. That's just outside of Houston. When I was a little girl, I fell in love with our moon, and ever since, I have been energetically drawn to moon energy. I have studied Moonology for quite a while, plus I enjoy teaching others about the different energies of each moon phase. Then combining that energy with our current moon sign, and you will come away with a great understanding of how both these energies will combine to influence each of us in unusual ways. If you like my content, please subscribe, like, and share. Today, January 25th, we have our last quarter moon in the sign of Scorpio. So our last quarter moon is kind of like the last little bits of things that we haven't really let go of yet, and kind of looking towards that new moon coming in just a week or so. What is it that are keeping us from our dream life, and where are we moving into? What are the new boundaries or new beginnings that we would like to start in our next cycle? So where is that at? Where is that at? Where are we looking for this? I know this is a great time to kind of let go of these limitations and these boundaries in this last quarter moon, because we're starting this brand new year in 2022 and kind of this amazing energy. Where do we want to move into? Where do we want to be in this energy? Really good ideas. Really think about it. So then let's add our Scorpio energy, and this is all about increasing our kind of like our healing and our support, kind of like who are our real cheerleaders, who are our real cheer persons that are around us, kind of bringing in, ending any connections that are not complete or not healthy on both sides, kind of letting that go. I would say usually in a Scorpio energy, people kind of like to talk about the past, and that can kind of get you going like, hey, they're talking about this. Where do I have this in my life? Where do I need to let go of this? And people can become more secretive, kind of like that Scorpio energy of like, where do I need to hide things? And that's where a lot of things are hidden inside our hearts and our soul and our minds of like we need to let go of. But I will tell you, one of the coolest things for me around Scorpio energy is that it brings up our psychic powers. It kind of puts them all in this like turbo mode of amping up. It's one of those, it's kind of like our psychic's energy is kind of like allowing things to change and modify quickly, so we can make changes and modify ourselves quickly. And I will say, usually it happens in clairsensitives more often than others. I will hear that a lot about in clairaudience, where they're kind of like hearing things more often. Not that the other ones don't amp up as much, but these are the two that I hear most people talking about during Scorpio moons. Our psychic abilities can amp up at any time. They can amp up on a moment's notice, and they're going to be high during the Scorpio last quarter moon, and it's going to hit high on the 25th, so it kind of maybe a few days before and moving into a few days after, as we amp up this energy in Scorpio and kind of bringing that up. And I will tell you, please do not hide your psychic abilities. So many people, because that's kind of one of the things about a Scorpio moon, is that they want to hide things or keep things in secret. Your psychic abilities are never something to keep in secret. You may not want to share them with everybody, but only share them with people that are like-mindedness or have an ability to kind of, I can see your side of this kind of thing. If you're telling someone who's like, I don't believe in psychics, I don't believe in any of that stuff, then you're kind of going to the wrong person to talk to this about. So this is the fun, cool part, is amping up your own psychic abilities. I often tell my students, one of the best ways to amp up your own psychic abilities and also your protection is to meditate. And it doesn't take a lot of meditation to do it. A lot of people think that you need to meditate for 2 or 3 hours a day, and I'm like, nobody has time for that. Nobody has time for that. I often tell people to start with like 3 to 5 minutes of meditation, and that's a great place to start. The other thing is to kind of get ready in this energy of meditating 3 to 5 minutes, working in the morning, and then adding the afternoon or the evening time, and then kind of start elongating the meditation times, go 3 to 5 minutes to maybe 8 to 10 minutes, and then kind of add that to the evening and kind of slowly build it up, especially if you're really trying to work and amplify your own psychic abilities. This is a great way to do that. So let's pull a couple of angel cards and get us a little bit more information about our Moonology, our last quarter moon in the sign of Scorpio. The first one is spiritual growth, what we were just talking about. Doing your meditations. I will list down beneath several meditations that are great to bring up during the Scorpio moon, kind of beginning ones, something easy and light to begin with, and then keep working on it. And then I have a couple of videos that are really great of like how beginners should start meditating, and kind of some things that will make things easier. The next one is body care, taking care of you, taking care of what's going on around you, and really taking inventory of your body, especially when your psychic abilities start amping up. You will start feeling things, and it's kind of like, is that me or is that someone else? This is where if you are taking care of your body, you'll know like, wait, this is me, this is my stuff. You may feel like, no, it's not my stuff, it belongs to someone else. And only when you know your real body will you be able to kind of tell the difference between the two of those. This one's kind of coming in backwards. Trust your psychic abilities. You were made this way. You were totally made for these psychic abilities. It's not like, oh no, I've never put that on this. It's one of those, you were made to connect with your psychic abilities. However you choose to do that, that is the fun, special way for you to connect with your inner you, your soul energy, and kind of amp that up. And it can bring in healing and support in ways that you may not even realize that you require at this time. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I know that we'll be talking again soon.